Can you turn on the lights?
Okay, turning 18 lights on.
Thank you.
Warmth.
During the winter, it's usually pretty cold here in the office. It's around like 13, 14 degrees if I'm not using that fan. And during the summer, if it's a good summer, then it's like 30, 35 degrees if I'm not having the AC. Before we move on with this project, I just want to add a small disclaimer saying that I am not a pro when it comes to construction, but I'm doing my best trying to find the right information online. I get a lot of questions on where I get my hats. This is the place. Ooh! PL trucker cap. I like it. Camo version 2, the black one. This is the standard. I really like having the snapback so that I can make sure that it fits my head, even though I got hair or not. A sleek, gray, modern creator's hat. Haven't really talked a lot about this, but this is something that we're gonna dive into soon. You're gonna be able to buy these caps soon enough. Run out of beams? Gotta go get some more. I really like being up early because it feels like you get so much time for things that you want to do when you go up early in the morning than if you sleep throughout the entire day. Because if I wake up later than 9, it feels like the entire day is gone. Hola muchacho, hur ser det ut för dig? Har du tid för ett litet besök eller?
Ja men absolut.
Ja men fasen, jag kommer bort en sväng då.
Ja men gör det.
Ja men grymt, syns snart.
Ja det gör vi.
Ha det!
Ja detsamma.
Nej. There's very few people here in Sweden that is doing YouTube on a level where they can actually support themselves, especially when they have an English channel. I mean, like, of course, you have PewDiePie, Jon Olsson, but other than that, I don't really know if there is any Swedish channels except for me and Kalles. Hey! Hur är läget?
Det är bra, jag själv.
Coronahälsning. I don't know if you remember this dude, but we shot a video together. What was it, like 1 year ago?
Yes, about exactly 1 year ago.
Yeah, where he was the hacker. It's called a hacker B-roll. I'm gonna put it up here if you want to see it. Give me the tour of the new space because this is gonna be your space.
Yes,
this is your
exactly.
space.
Yeah, makes no sense, but yeah, it's gonna be my space.
This place is huge.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with this with this amount of space.
I got to show you guys this. He has a gym in the studio. I think that this space is probably 2 or 3 times the size of my space, like the new space as well. So it's huge.
This is the Java room, and every room is like named after programming languages, which is like what
Do you
I
have
do.
coffee?
No, I don't have coffee.
Is
unfortunately.
Java?
Java, yes, but it's a programming language.
Badumts.
So this is like a set, and the idea would be to have
Nice.
lights and microphones and everything set up so that I can just come in here, sit down, and start recording.
Wicked.
So that there's no like setup or cleanup time. Like before, my apartment's been a mess because I've just like all the time having to set everything up and then take everything down. And usually you don't end up actually like cleaning everything up, so it ends up being a mess, the entire apartment.
So far, you've recorded most of your videos entirely at home, right?
Yeah. But now I got banned because I wasn't able to upload a video because I did like hacking videos, 2 hacking videos, and YouTube decided to like, that's not okay, which is pretty scary. The way that YouTube works, from my understanding now, since like having looked into this, is that you first get like a warning where if you post something that's kind of weird, like they don't approve that you post it, and then that's like nothing, it just stays on your channel forever. Oh my God.
He's not used to speak English.
And then after that, you get a second warning.
Okay.
And if you have another video that they don't like,
Yeah.
and they remove that, you get a second warning. And then you're not allowed to post a video for a week, I think it is. After that, you get a third warning, and then they remove your channel completely, which is really scary. And especially when you've had 2 warnings, which is what I've had. And then I was like, okay, this is scary. They removed one of my videos. So then I went back and like looked through my other videos, and I had another video called Hacking into a Car, which again, like now it kind of doesn't make sense.
What kind of videos does he even do?
Yeah. So anyway, I had that.
It's like the biggest criminal in Sweden right now.
I don't even know that I am, but apparently. I was like really scared, and I thought that maybe I should remove that video because they could potentially remove that. But then I was like, no, it's probably going to be fine because it's mostly just a tutorial about like how it works. But then now, like a month later, they actually removed that, and I wasn't able to post for a week. And now this this warning that I got now is gonna last until the 3rd of April. And then after that, I get back to 0. So it's like, after that, I can potentially post another video and it could get like removed. But
You're not gonna do that, right?
no, I'm not gonna do that.
You're gonna stay safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay safe.
Because your
really
work
safe.
is YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's not a good feeling to have to know that you can't post a video and they could potentially just like take away your income. You're like your only income right now.
The takeaway here is that don't post illegal stuff on YouTube.
No, don't do it.
Onwards with the tour.
Onwards. Yeah, and then we have like the messy rooms. This is what this space looks like when it's like not at all finished or painted or anything. It was like dirty walls and I don't know what you call it, like a rivningsbyggnad.
Demolition
Yeah,
project.
demolition project.
Are you working alone right now, or?
No, so I'm working sort of alone, but I have someone that helps me out with like getting sponsors and
Yeah,
stuff
right.
like that. So we kind of work together, and like he helped me actually get this space. This is like the almost complete room. We painted the walls, like this was done I think yesterday or something. I put in like this random carpet flooring. It was really easy to put in, but like it makes such a huge difference when there's like a nice floor instead of having this like really shitty plastic looking floor.
Linoleummatta,
Linoleummatta. I didn't even know.
as we say in Gothenburg.
Yeah. And then here's
Ooh.
like another like this is something that we really wanted, was a place to sit and like kind of relax.
We got one more over here. Flutter.
That's going to be renamed actually to Python instead. The stuff that I really don't want to show, but I'm going to show you them behind the scenes. This mess is going to be turned into like a storage space. And then we have the kitchen as well. Not very nice.
This looks like a proper good old like byggarkök.
Yeah, it's really like, it feels like it's been beaten up.
How do you feel about speaking English even though your mother tongue is not English?
Sometimes I batch record videos, so like I record 3 videos in one day or something, and then I don't record for a while. I feel like I kind of forget English. So it's like, because I would say that I'm fairly good at English because I spent like a year in Australia and like spoken a lot of English. But I do feel like I'm like slowly like disintegrating, like my English is not getting, even now, like it's just like too much pressure.
I totally know the feeling. I remember when I was, this Christmas, when I was up with the family on vacation. Like when I was going to record the first video after that, I was like, it was super hard to get my English up and running again.
Yeah.
So I totally know the feeling of kind of losing it if you
Yeah.
don't do it on a daily basis.
Yeah, I'm really not used to like starting to spontaneously speak in front of the camera. I'm really used to like sitting down, pushing record, and then having something to say.
What kind of tip would you give someone that is not natively speaking English but wants to start a YouTube channel?
I like one of the advices that you gave in one of your videos, which was that you said that you started to like speak out loud, even though you really wouldn't have spoken Swedish out loud, but you spoke English out loud to kind of get used to speaking and like saying things. When you sit down and you record, you don't do that all day, even if you're trying to be a YouTuber. That means that you don't get kind of enough practice coming up with words and like putting sentences together and like figuring out what's a desk called or what's tape called, or like that's what I find is really difficult sometimes, is the specific words that you forget how to say in English.
Yeah. It's a strange sensation to speak English on camera and make it feel natural, even though you don't feel natural talking English.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Appreciate the input, man.
Yeah, no worries.
And thanks for the studio tour. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no
It
worries.
was,
It's nice to have you.
It's definitely a great space, and can't wait to see what you're gonna do with it. Grymt, nu ska jag äta Max. Overcranking the shutter. Ha det bra! I gotta say, this place doesn't feel as big anymore after visiting Kalle in his new space. That was massive. But we're gonna turn this into something good, I think.